I'm Richard.
I'm Doug.
And we're the Card Game Guys, the internet's premier source for DC deck building game content. We're trying out some new things with this episode, so be sure to leave us comments with what you think. As you can see around the border, everyone has their associated color, and when you watch the power on the power meter, you'll be able to see exactly whose turn it is. So I see the red for Doug, who's playing as Cyborg, who I believe is one of his favorite characters to play as.
Yeah, he has a nice bit of versatility, and you see it there. I picked up a power ring, which I like doing, just doing that more power rings in the lineup, because, extra VP on the colored power rings for the generic power ring, and by itself you can hit 3 power pretty early, pretty easily. So
yeah, we've got a nice mix of superheroes in this game. People are all playing really strong superheroes, but heroes are strong in very different ways. So we started the tactical strength of Beast Boy and Dr. Fate up against just like the raw numerical power of, say, Martian Manhunter or Lex Luthor or Cyborg.
we also got a pretty good spread for difficulty too, because we do have Dr. Fate, which is one of the harder heroes to play as, versus Lex Luthor, which is get the heroes, and that's kind of your tactic.
Yes, very good at it. I can spot blue from across the table. And now David is noticing, wait a second, I shouldn't have 11 cards in my deck. I don't feel a lot of sympathy for him because he's the one that ended up punches to me. Yeah, there's been some good pickups around the table. There's been a pretty good, 3-4 mix of cards coming out of the lineup, so people are getting mostly stuff that they would actually benefit from.
Yeah, no one's really got stifled at all.
Yeah, like that early game Death Storm is already showing dividends.
Yeah, it's so good, getting rid of all of your stuff that you don't really want anymore, especially as Manhunter, Martian Manhunter rather, who needs 2 of, a hero or a villain to actually start gaining benefits.
Yeah,
from their ability.
that early deck thing is going to really be a strong ability. You also got to see Cyborg doing his thing, triggering both out of the superpower and out of the equipment on the same turn.
Yeah, this means that next hand is going to be pretty weak now, because it's just going to be the punches and the vulnerabilities left.
Yes. And there I played Bane, but, I'm kind of in a rush. I don't think I actually made anybody discard me yet.
I don't think any of us noticed either.
Nope. They're all just so self-focused. Beast Boy getting a really nice pickup. That White Lantern Corps means that he's going to be picking up all the heroes that managed to sneak past Lex Luthor, that's for sure. Because being able to recur to that is going to be very strong.
2 Manhunters in the lineup. I go with the defensive superpower.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting that Martian Manhunter is seemingly benefiting from the fact that the rest of us don't care about villains. Matthew decides to get involved in the whole Manhunter game, which Dr. Fate can kind of leverage.
3 is a pretty common number and pretty easy to combo either direction off, because there's plenty of 2s.
Yeah, just buy all the 2s and 4s and all the Manhunters and you'll be in good shape. He's like, I have a number that's less than 6. I think I'll take a Manhunter. Because if I had 6, I would take 2 Manhunters instead. Steven likes it when his decision-making process is very straightforward. So he's having a good game.
More equipment for Cyborg.
Not if it's a bad one either.
Yeah, it does make the getting the super villain easier, because it's effectively +4 power for that.
Mm-hmm. +4 power draw card, that's a pretty strong card. You pay 4 for that every time.
Yeah.
For Megatron's a fun one to try to combo out too with Dr. Fate. The ability to discard and get that bonus power from anything that you don't need to use is nice.
Yeah, I like Constantine a lot.
Constantine also is really good when you're a Beast Boy and have a White Lantern Corps.
Yes.
So worst case scenario is like, I'll just take the 3 power.
Well, and with the
hold on, before you continue on that, catch that Huntress buy for Martian Manhunter. When you're buying villains all the time, that Huntress can be very strong. Sorry, continue.
Well, actually, let's talk about what I just did here. I had a Firestorm Matrix and I blew it on a punch. And some people do and do not like that because you're just getting a punch every turn on it. I see it as you're eliminating a punch from your deck and it's Vandal Savage, basically.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give a small spoiler. This is going to be a really good example of what the strengths and limitations are of using Firestorm Matrix on a punch. So pay close attention, everyone.
I'm a little curious of what happened here.
And now we're getting to face down the attack from Black Manta, which is, as I've noted many times, my least favorite supervillain attack to deal with. Is the fact that you have very little control over whether you're going to have really bad or really mediocre effects. Like, Doug had to discard his hand and keep his supervillain just fine.
Right. And that's something you're going to do every time.
Yes. Doug is defending for free from the attack.
Effectively, yeah.
Oh, there's so many good vibes in that lineup.
There are. I mean, you almost can't go wrong with it.
Yeah.
Hope that power ring makes it back around.
David also had discarded his alliance, so he defended against my attack for free as well. So Doug gets to defend again for free. He's like, I am invincible.
Just hope no destroy stuff out of your discard effects go pop up.
Yeah. See, Doug bought Slade Wilson for the purpose of defending against hand destruction. He didn't realize it was coming into effect that early.
Yeah, unfortunately.
The Storm of Doom's work already and triggering off his Martian Manhunter too, so he's in good shape.
That's a pretty good villain to grab, though. I mean, 3 power and draw a card for 8.
That's what's so weird about Black Manta is I hate seeing them come up, but I always love to be able to buy them.
Right, because it's almost Ultra Strike.
Look at that, Parallax Strikes, but Doug's like, I don't even care.
I still don't have a hand.
Well, now you do.
Well, I do now, but that ring's still sitting there.
Just waiting for Doug to buy it as soon as he has a hand when it comes around it.
Yeah.
Might not make it past Matthew, though. He's thinking real hard.
Nope. Took his Manhunter because he had another one.
Yeah, well, he's got 2 of them already.
Oh, so he's up to 3 already?
Yeah.
I didn't realize we had seen 4 Manhunters.
We've seen more than that. We've seen at least 5, because Steven just got 3 power on his turn.
Right.
It is.
We're almost out of Manhunters in the deck.
It is a bear market for Manhunters. They are not showing up again. That's an interesting attack, Parasite. It's a very, very flavorful design in that, because it does exactly what Parasite does. It's like, get rid of whatever your ability is, and just be punching like a normal person. Ooh.
And it's there. Can I get to 5? Yes, I can. This should be an no-brainer. Yep. Huzzah!
Like, I bought a card specifically to be able to do that and gain something.
Right. Well, I'd have got there without the.
Speaking of no-brainer decisions, there's Green Arrow for.
And another one. Yeah. Comes up right after
Except that Beast Boy there wants it.
Yeah.
So you can turn into 3 power.
Yeah, that's. Green Lantern or Green Arrow rather, is a really good toss fodder for Beast Boy.
Yeah.
Just because it's a great card to have in your deck for the 5 ADP at the end, and it's just a kick otherwise, and you can cycle into, Hawk Girl eventually if you see one.
Yeah, you're rarely going to feel bad discarding because you're going to get something better out of it. Even if it's something you paid exactly the same power for.
Even if it's, say, Crimson Whirlwind there.
Right. It's like, I just want to combo something out of my discard pile. I don't fear anything from that.
Or I've seen all my good combo stuff, and so I just want to reset my deck.
Yes. Your power battery is a nice purchase there. digging it with Heroes of Morrowind.
Yeah.
Gotta gobble him up now that Beast Boy's decided that he's playing the Hot Girl game.
That's kind of what you want to start off, though. You want to start off either doing the Starbolt game or the Hot Girl game, because those are your two mega hits that if you start cycling, you're buying a supervillain every turn, period.
Yeah, it was a risky play, though, choosing to go for the Hot Girl game, sitting to the left of the Lex Luthor player.
True.
It hasn't hurt him so far.
Yeah.
Most of the heroes, it seems, come up right after my turn, or there's just like two of them out there on my turn and I can't get them both.
Yeah, I might have gone with going for the Black Lantern Green Arrow game, where you cycle him instead of...
Oh, sure.
Because that can be brutal for your opponents.
I would imagine, yeah.
No, he hasn't come up yet. But, I mean, when you're playing Beast Boy, you kind of pick two.
Sure.
From my stance anyway, you either do superpowers and heroes or superpowers and villains. Because there's not too many things in the equipment that you want to cycle.
Sure.
There's just nothing that's sweet. I mean, if you could get mind control at, but you can't.
Right.
Because it just costs too much. But typically you're going to have more options with heroes and villains for good cycle options with Beast Boy. But pick two, roll with it.
And what's kind of funny for this game is that we have seen a whole lot of things that could be really exciting fodder for Beast Boy, with this being a Manhunter guy.
True.
There's a lot of shenanigans you can do with that with Beast Boy, but he, for some reason, didn't decide to go for that. But I mean, you can discard your Manhunter to get a utility villain out of it. Oh, I gotta call this out. Doug has decided to cheat it.
Oh, I decided to cheat, huh?
He's saying, I played a power ring, I should get you to draw a card because I'm Cyborg. No, you already did that in your power, your specialized power ring. Doug is an awful cheater.
Or, I just forgot. One or the other. And another case of the punch wouldn't have mattered. Because I had one power to spare again at the end.
Yep, that's kind of what I've been seeing in this game. There's a lot of turns where you're just like, I've got an extra power. Where did that come from? Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but usually I'm a power short, so... Is that like his second demonic or third demonic influence?
Yeah, it's his second demonic influence. And he's got Manhunters in his deck, so he's in a pretty good situation too.
Well, it's priced good for him too in that case, because it's 4, isn't it? Demonic influence.
No,
it's 5? Okay.
Yeah. He's got a lot of 5s and a lot of 3s. He needs 4s. He should start investing.
And there is a Soul Taker sword sitting there.
Yeah, that's a good choice for him.
And a Batarang for the 2/3.
Yeah. Now, I really like that Element Woman buy that I just made, given that it triggers my Lex Luthor thing, and when I play her, she is 3 power because she's a villain, and I've got to build that fast.
And there's Beast Boy sitting behind you who always wants Element Woman.
Yes.
Because she does everything.
That and Shapeshift are really good cards for her.
Okay, but yeah.
Why did I miss it? Element Woman, yeah. So. Talk about a woman, get the woman in my head. So.
Oh, look. Spare power. And there's the Hot Girl.
Ooh. See if that's going to make it through Beast Boy.
Well, there's no reason for Dr. Fate to pick it up at this point other than it's 2.
It's a 2. He could use 2s. He's got a lot of 3s.
Well, you've got at least 2 power.
Didn't get Trigon, so it's a 4-rank division. I'm buying Hot Girl and I'm buying something else.
And Constructs of Fear is not a bad consolation.
There were
something else.
There were 2 good 7s in there, duplications there too, so it was a good turn to have 9 power.
I think straight up duplication's probably a better pick, in my opinion. I mean, if you have something else or other things you would copy really well.
Sure.
I haven't been paying too close attention to what you're grabbing.
I mean, I could spam Bane, but that's kind of it. Bane or Element Woman. Just for chaining 3 power.
Yeah, I guess. So maybe Constructs was a better
Hot Girl, I guess now, but...
True.
Construct of Fear, since I already have Bane, kind of contributes to the way my deck has kind of started to flow together.
Just this pure disruption.
Yeah. Sometimes your best play is just making everybody else worse at the game.
It's a good turn to be Cyborg.
Yeah, it's like a pretty good lineup for you.
That summer one's the blue ring, isn't it? Looks like.
Yeah, that's a blue engine.
Okay. We need to get those lights set up.
If you would like to see us get lights set up, feel free to. Oh, this is the turn where Doug cheats. He's going to do it. Now, this cheat is actually because he did a power ring. He's looking at it and putting it back because he already drew the card before resolving the card that generated the trigger. See, that's one of the things that you have to watch in this game, is that when you play a card that triggers an ability, you have to finish resolving the card's abilities first. As opposed to Doug, he's like, oh, there's a punch there. Well, I'm just going to leave that there and use Metropolis to discard it. Which, would be a smart move if it was an option you had. But because it was triggered by the power ring, he actually had to draw the card that he revealed, instead of drawing the card before it. And then...
Although I think I drew that vulnerability on the draw.
Well, serves you right then.
I didn't really gain much out of my accidental cheat.
It's accidental now. I don't know if we can verify that. It's been long. Probably don't remember. The anti-monitor. For a minute, it looked like Stephen was putting the cape and cowl into the lineup. That's probably not the right play in that situation.
Although we do see the standard let's throw a kick in for the anti-monitor.
Yes, this is a good time to remind everyone that we do play with a house rule that you cannot play a kick from the kick stack while there are kicks in the lineup. Which is not an official rule, but it's a very good house rule. Because otherwise you're just being a jerk by a kick out.
It is good etiquette, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a Psycho card for Beast Boy.
Yes. Not to mention you got it for free just by playing Coriander.
Right.
You're going to end up with 5 power. That's
stuff.
pretty good turn. Yeah. We'll take that.
3DP with cards.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Psycho Pirate.
Ooh, poor Doug. Now he's down to 2 cards in his hand. What's he going to do on his next turn?
Well, let's see if that 1 power does anything for me. With what I revealed, that would get me to a kick anyway.
Oh. Not like that's going to be your whole hand or anything.
True, because, slight.
Yeah. That was kind of my point.
Right. I was just calling it out because.
Now, there's a good way to trigger Martian Manhunter with a super villain. Fortunately, it drew him into a Manhunter when he had a discard pile, but, that puts a Manhunter in the discard pile for the next turn.
Your first Manhunter is always going to be on an empty discard pile, unless you're
time it
really
doing
well.
shenanigans.
Yeah, but he's not Beast Boy.
I'm good. So here we see Slade Wilson drawing 3 cards, already justifying its cost.
Especially when
Hey, look! He's doing it right this time. Revealing the card and then drawing the card he revealed. And then he tries to buy a kick off the kick stack like a jerk.
And we vibe for the kick so that I can Metropolis for the hey, look, there's a kick.
Now that's how you use vibe, ladies and gentlemen.
Essentially, 1 power or 1 VP for 1 power there.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I'm still short on anti-monitor.
Yeah. I'm sure you'll figure out some way to spend that power.
Probably.
Oh no, you left 2 on the table. decided to double your usual path. And there it is, the last Manhunter.
We've got a lot of main deck left.
Can't always count on getting all those on the top of the deck, that's for sure. Doesn't even finish out his turn, just like right in the middle of it by Manhunter, because I want that extra power. And there's another way your first Manhunter is not going to get unless you discard 5.
True.
You start buying cards.
Can't really count on that particular way, though. And it only nets you, well,
Buy 3, get 2. It's just praising that deal kick on your last turn.
that's why I trailed off there. Like,
You're like, wait, I'm being very hypocritical.
Yeah.
Not a bad pickup as a Beast Boy. Gives you a little extra flexibility. Discarding hero to draw 2 cards. While it's in the discard pile.
and most of the table wants that Swoop thing.
Yes.
Because it's a really good Beast Boy cycle if you can get a location, and...
But the guy without a location.
Yep.
In fairness to him, he is Martian Manhunter. He doesn't have many heroes, so increasing his hero count would be good. Ooh, another one. I'm getting excited for that here.
Yeah, I hadn't factored that Element Woman's really good for Martian Manhunter, too.
Oh yeah, triggers both of them. Both of the same. Nice.
I'm essentially the only person in this game who doesn't want Element Woman.
I don't know why you wouldn't. She has both an equipment and a superpower.
True. But I'm not having any trouble triggering stuff at this point.
That's true. You're gaining superpower and equipment pretty much every turn. But she's still a good card for you.
Right. You have a valid point. More sniper rifle goodness.
Good card.
We're gonna try again.
Man, these are great. Why did you pick my supervillain to discard? There were bunches in other people's hands. Maybe even kick equivalents.
I think his complaint is I think that's the third sniper rifle card out of his hand I've taken. Because last time it was the White Lantern Battery.
Start cheating again. Because he already... This is the turn where he already used drawing a card because he played his Blue Lantern Power Ring.
I think that was off Metropolis there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So that was not a cheat, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it is, because you're admitting it now. You're putting it back. You thought that was awful.
Okay.
Because actually, you'd also use Metropolis at the beginning of the turn, too.
Gotcha. Okay. So I just got confused with the number of graphics I could. One power.
Had one power left at the end of his turn. That punch is really getting work done. Aren't you glad that you destroyed one power to get that punch for every turn? Or, sorry, two victory points worth of card? And now we see a bunch of equipment going into the lineup. That might give you a hint as to why the episode has the title it does. Because that's the third time that one Pandora's box has been in the lineup. Second time for the White.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh no, I have to discard.
Yeah, not everybody has Slade Wilson.
True.
You need to have some empathy for your disadvantaged players.
Let's see. One player lost a punch, effectively, and...
One guy lost a kick.
One chucked a Manhunter who probably has a Manhunter in their hand, and...
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Can't count on it. And I see Green Arrow being used as Beast Boy fodder, just like we predicted.
For drawing cards.
Yeah. Which will usually get you to the same amount of power or more. You use it for John Constantine and draw into a duplication, you're in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
Well, look, I'll draw an extra 4 cards.
Don't know why I wouldn't.
Yeah, power is sometimes you feel bad paying power for it, but getting it for free out of Corian is hard to argue with, especially when you've got a handful of cards that you just drew.
Well, and with Beast Boy, too, you can potentially toss something that you'll just get back later.
Yeah, if you toss more cards than you have in your deck.
Yeah, but he's doing it. So one thing that's really cool with Beast Boy is if you've played your cycle card already, you want to have a way to draw during your turn, so you're not putting your cycle card back in your deck. You want to leave it in your discard pile.
Yeah, makes sense.
And so that's one reason you want to target the draw cards with Beast Boy, is so you can have some way to put a cycle card in your discard pile, or keep your cycle card in the discard pile.
There we go. Mr. Freeze is going too. We are going through the super villains pretty quickly. What? Lex Luthor came up, but there are heroes in the land, or villains in the land. That can't happen.
That never happens, yeah. But he actually dished them out to everybody?
He chewed to everybody.
Shocking.
Ooh.
Oh, he needed to do it to get to the 8.
Yep.
That's unfortunate. Like, he didn't kill that
That was
punch.
kind of a rough turn. Yeah. Petrigan's a good pickup there.
Yes.
Cycling the hero and, potentially triggering the villain side of Martian Manhunter.
There, I drew correctly again.
Hey, Doug's learning.
I
think he's got 5, yep. Not a bad play when you've got a reliable way to get it off of your deck.
Right.
You turn Metropolis from kind of unreliable to really reliable.
You get 2 power at the start for this turn, basically.
Yeah.
It's a second White Lantern battery too this game.
Well, because they got the back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Only one of them in the box.
I wasn't sure if that was one of those cards that we...
I think that was the fastest turn I've ever had seen where somebody bought a super villain. It's like, oh, I guess I've got 10 power. I'll buy it. I only half noticed his turn had started, and there was a super villain leaving that. Oh, look, Clock King. Let's see what we can do with some of this equipment.
Put it back in the lineup. It's tough when it's just choose one and discard, because people are usually going to still have a starter or have a weakness or
Yeah.
just
And every once in a while
random
you
junk.
Turn where somebody needs to get rid of something good.
Yeah, but they can't really complain in that instance because they have 4 better cards still in their hand.
Sure.
Now you combo that with, Constructs of Fear, where they're checking 3 cards, you're probably going to hit something.
I think this box finally moves the life again. Psycho Pirate and triggering the Martian Manhunter. That starts. Of course, you got a bajillion cards in his hand. Because he defended like twice. Time around. So that's setting him up pretty well. Don't think Amazo's going to make it around the table. It's like 2 cards in that lead.
Probably not. So I don't get to use Slate again. Because Amazo's our last one, right?
Yep.
There it is.
I think Steven might have it. Because I don't actually remember the box switch. Just have to see because they're coming right up.
I think the superhero things were fairly evenly distributed.
Where they? Oh, we've got a tie between Steven and Doug. I think this is the first time we've actually had a tie. Congratulations to Steven and Doug for setting that for an precedent.
You don't see too many ties, despite the fact that you think there would be, especially in like 5-person games. Everyone, remember to like and subscribe, and check out the links that we have available here, just to see what cards we play with and how we rank heroes and things of that nature.
I don't type these up just because I like typing. I type them up for you guys to have access to all of this information. And yes, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching our video and hope you enjoyed it. The card game guys, come play with us.